everybody. I'm nominating Shane Appell as a Spotlight student for the month of December. This is the first time that I've actually had Shane as a student, though of course I've seen him over the last few years and have inadvertently, just through classmates, gotten to know a little bit about who he is and what he plays. I chaperoned a few wrestling matches, and I had a few interactions with his older brother. So I was familiar with him, but had yet to really have him in class as a student until this year. And he is taking currently my Hero's Journey 12th grade English elective. And from the very beginning, I have to say that it impressed me, especially because 2020 is certainly not a year where it's easy to be a senior in high school. It impressed me that Shane has taken a proactive, enthusiastic and positive approach to his senior year, whereas it's understandable, but a lot of other seniors have in a sense not put forth as much effort or have not tried to be as positive about a pretty challenging experience that all of these seniors are immersed in right now with what's going on. There's a lot of challenges that are placed before them for a lot of reasons. And I think that Shane has shown a tremendous amount of grace and of maturity and of effort in pushing himself to get through the year, and has shared with me through his college essay that he hasn't always put a lot of effort into everything that he's done, but that he's done a lot of growing, and he's learned that in order to succeed and to be the best that he can be, he has to put forth the best effort that he can to hopefully meet his potential. Through writing, Shane has shared a lot with me in this very short time about his personal growth. And it's one of the things that as an English teacher that we're lucky to be able to see, which is, where students are growing emotionally. And I think that I'm really very proud of him for everything that he's done so far this year, and that I know that he will continue to do, and that's why I'm nominating him for a Spotlight Award. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Jerry Zupan, and I am filled out a student spotlight for Demoi Parker. And Demoi is a student that when we started was really struggling a little bit with biology and the course, and a lot of kids sometimes will shut down or just not ask for help or just try to do it on their own. And Demoi just went to work and kept asking questions. He's always there to ask questions, even in the virtual setting, which I know is tough for a lot of these kids now, and will constantly be working so hard. And I love watching his grade go steadily up higher and higher because of his hard work and his dedication. So I really hope I have more students like Demoi in the future, and congratulations, Demoi. Hi, this is Jerry Zupan, and I'm doing the student spotlight for Fiona Chen. And Fiona is a student who has worked very hard in science research to email numerous different scientists around the country trying to complete a project, especially in this COVID setting, and trying to find someone to take her on. It's been very, very difficult, but she never gave up, and we found a couple scientists that are really impressed as much as I am with her and her work ethic, and I can't wait to see what kind of research she does in the future. So congratulations, Fiona. Hi, my name is Jerry Zupan, and I'm doing Student Spotlight for Katarina De Reyes. And Kat, I've known Kat for many years, and now as a senior. It's so great to see her constantly grow and keep pushing herself. And the reason why I nominated her for this Student Spotlight was we have a really huge project that is called Science Talent Search, and only about 1,900 students every year compete in it in the entire United States. And it involves many essays, and it involves their research paper and doing their own research on top of it. And Kat completed all of that, all while going through some major surgery on her legs. And as a dancer, it's really hard for her not to be able to move around, not be able to dance. But she always comes in really cheery and really a smile on her face, and just always having a great day. So it's always great to have Kat, and she helps lift up a lot of other students as well. And she's a great person to have in the classroom. So thank you very much, Kat.
Son, I don't know. I'm Mrs. Heitman, and for this student spotlight, I nominated Vito Gianelli. He's in my English 10 class, and this is the first year that I've gotten to teach Vito. I find Vito to be really conscientious. He participates a lot. He's really smart. He's helpful in the classroom. He's very kind. He uses manners that maybe not a lot of kids always use. And he says goodbye and hello to me, which in this day and age is a big deal because we don't hear much from students. And I just find Vito to be very mature for his age and such an all-around good kid. He's a true pleasure to teach. Keep up the good work, Vito. We're proud of you.
Again, let it be known.
Oh, it's Mr. Mahoney, and I just want to say that I'm happy to nominate Dylan for our student spotlight. Dylan's in my geometry class, and he really has a keen eye for geometry. In class, he understands relationships between all the different figures that we talk about. He can extend those relationships also when he's learning new material. What I like about him the most, though, is he's got like a go-getter's attitude. I see it in class, I even see it when he's at home. I know that I can count on him to always do his best, and he's not afraid to struggle. You know, oftentimes, kids shut down if they don't get something right away. It's almost like Dylan can appreciate the fact that without a good struggle, he's not really going to learn something. He's not afraid of that struggle when he tries to learn something new. So congratulations, Dylan. You make every day enjoyable in class. I'm so proud of you for earning this Student Spotlight Award.
When there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow.
Hi, this is Mrs. Hannah. I'd like to nominate Nick Keeler for the Spotlight Award this time around. He has done a phenomenal job with remote learning and in-school learning in biology. He not only keeps up with his classes and his attendance and his assignments, but he is a wonderful contributor to class. He participates, he answers questions, he asks questions, and he's really just a pleasure. So please keep up the good work, Nick. And I look forward to some more time together in biology, whether it's online or in class the rest of the year. Okay, congrats.
Hello, I am nominating my pal, William, aka Billy Lyman, for the December Spotlight Student Award. I had Billy as a 10th grader last year, and naturally, that was during the onset of COVID when school had to shut down to a fully remote period from March through June. And I'm sure that anyone that had Billy as a student last spring would agree that it was a very challenging time for him. I happened to have Billy again, luckily this year, not in an academic class, but in the Achievement Center, which is a very kind of important place for students and teachers. It's a small setting to be able to work together and for teachers to support students through whatever they may need in that particular year. And I have to say, from the very beginning of this school year, I have been so impressed and so proud of Billy's ability to turn around his level of effort based on what I saw in the spring. I was a little concerned at the start of the school year, knowing that we would be in a hybrid setting, that Billy might not participate when we were virtual or remote because we had some challenges last spring with the virtual piece. But I have to say, he has been so responsible, so timely. He attends every Achievement Center, and not only does he just attend, but he's engaged, he's cooperative, he talks to me about his progress in all of his classes, he does his work, he gets his work done in a proactive manner, he starts things before they're due. I just really feel that Billy has done a tremendous amount of growth from last spring as a sophomore to the beginning of this particular school year, his junior year, which is a challenging one because of all of the obstacles that we're faced with due to COVID, due to the virus. So great job, Billy. I cannot say in enough words how proud I am of you, and I really hope that you keep up this level of effort. Good job, pal.
Reach out your hand.
I'm nominating Leslie Maita for the Student Spotlight Award for the month of December. Leslie just moved to Putnam Valley recently and became obviously a new student in my class in I want to say just a couple of weeks ago, maybe about a month ago, and ever since she has came into our classroom, she's been a real positive member of our English class. I think it's difficult to be a new student in a school in a normal school year, and probably more so difficult in the situation that we're in right now with this hybrid setting, when we're not fully in person and are kind of in between an in-person and a remote model. I think a lot of students find it difficult to kind of be successful this year. And Leslie certainly has another added element of challenge with being new. However, since the first day that she's gotten here, that she's arrived, she's been a very hard worker. She's been cooperative, responsible. She's on task. She's friendly. She's enthusiastic, and she takes her work very seriously. She's a conscientious student that wants to do well and wants to succeed. So I'm happy to celebrate Leslie today and her hard work ethic. Congratulations, and we're happy to have you. Welcome to Putnam Valley. Please keep up the good work, Leslie.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Castellan. I'm Kiana Murphy's guidance counselor, and I have the pleasure of nominating her for Student Spotlight. I just want to say that Kiana is amazing, and this quarter she has done so well academically. I've been Kiana's guidance counselor since 5th grade, and Kiana hasn't always done well academically, and she hasn't always decided to make good choices. And this year, she decided things were going to be different, and she put her mind to it, and she really has had a very different year. And first quarter, she has just done so well academically, and she is really a different student, and I'm so proud of her. That is not an easy thing to do, and she is making good choices, and academically her grades are amazing, and I'm really proud of her, and I can't wait to watch her get her diploma in 3 years, and I am super excited for her future, and I expect big things from her. So I'm super proud of her, and I can't wait to see what her future holds.
Hi, I'm Mrs. Heitman, and for this Student Spotlight, I nominated Kiana Murphy, who's in my English 10 class, because she is just doing an awesome job this year. I had the pleasure of having Kiana last year in a study hall, and Kiana and I both know that she was kind of a different kid last year. She gave me a little bit of a hard time. She was with a group of kids that were a little bit silly for 9th grade, but we won't focus on that, because what we're going to focus on is how awesome Kiana is doing this year and how much she has really grown, like in leaps and bounds. I'm so proud of her. She is a great participant in class. She offers lots to our class discussion. She's always doing what she's supposed to be doing, online, in person. She's really maturing, and she's kind to me, says hello and goodbye. She's helpful, and she's pretty conscientious this year. So I just want to give a big shout out to Kiana. I can't believe how great this year is going for you, and I'm really proud of you. Keep up the good work.
This is Dr. Entreri, and I'm very proud to talk about Kiana Murphy as one of our Spotlight students. Kiana is a 10th grader, and she is doing an outstanding job in all of her classes this year, and that's not always easy, especially when we're remote. But more significantly, Kiana has done a great job with all her decision making this year. As we know, sometimes when you're a 9th grader, it's a difficult transition to the high school. There's a lot of choices that students are presented with, and sometimes it's difficult for them. But I have to say, Kiana has grown into a tremendous leader. She makes excellent choices, and it really, all the improvement that she's been striving to make, she's met, and I'm so proud of her, and I know she's going to continue with her great leadership work and do some great things. So congratulations, Kiana.
Let it be known.
Hello, this is Dr. Entreri, and at this time I'd like to congratulate Jessica Walsh and Parker Speranza for committing themselves as the student council representatives to our Board of Education. And these two are so responsible, so dedicated. It's definitely not easy to find students who want to commit the time and put forth the dedication to go to meetings monthly and to also be on the spot and contribute their opinions and their voices to issues that are happening in our district. and I applaud them for their courageousness, for stepping forth and being willing and being passionate about offering their input. And I want to thank them for their service and thank them for all they've done to be wonderful role models for all the students at Putnam Valley. Congratulations, Jess and Parker.
Tossed, no wind to blow.
Hi there. This is to nominate Lance Yatsi, who, Lance, I have to tell you, you've grown into a very wonderful young man, showing responsibility, always working, trying to find your own jobs. I'm so impressed with the initiative that you show. I know now that you care about your schoolwork. You know how important your high school graduation is and your diploma. You got to keep working at it, buddy. You're doing well. You've grown so much since you came to us as that freshman kid with a little bit of a chip. I think you realize that life has a lot of possibilities for you, and you're going to move ahead, and I'm sure that you're going to accomplish some great things. So I'm so proud of you, Lance. I'm happy to know you, and congratulations.
Hey, Lance, I just want to say it's been such a pleasure to be your case manager this year. Seeing the way you've transformed, through these past few years, and I've been talking to your teachers, and they all agree. I mean, the Lance that we see today is just, he's an awesome kid, and he's just come so far, throughout your career at Putnam Valley High School. Your work ethic, always hustling to find, different jobs. I mean, that really speaks a lot to how you've matured over these last few years. And I'm just really proud of you for having done that, and I'm looking forward to seeing where you continue to go, Lance. So, congratulations.
Congratulations. Have a great holiday, right, with your family.
See ya.
Bye.
If my words did glow with the gold of sunshine, and my tunes were played on the harp unstrung, would you hear my voice come through the music? Would you hold it near as it were your own? It's a hand-me-down. The thoughts are broken. Perhaps they're better left unsung. I don't know. Don't really care. Let there be songs to fill the air. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed, nor wind to blow. Reach out your hand. If your cup be empty, if your cup is full, may it be again. Let it be known there is a fountain that was not made by the hands of men. There is a road, no simple highway between the dawn and the dark of night. And if you go, no one may follow. That path is for your steps alone. Ripple in still water when there is no pebble tossed, no wind to blow. You choose to lead, must follow. But if you fall alone. If you should stand, then who's to guide you? If I knew the way, I would take you home. La, la,